I'm gonna send you $10 in cash app. What's good, YouTube? It's your man Damien, back here with another video. Thank you guys for joining me again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to turn on those post notifications to get updates as soon as I drop videos. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at this notepad. I didn't really make actual notes, but I did just do some little pinpoints about things I wanted to talk about. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, I just like to go off the rip pretty much. That's just my video style. So like I said, go ahead and do all those things I just mentioned previously. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. All right. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is, hold up, but before I get to that, the title of this video is called Being Alone. So me being alone, just really not having too many friends around for the past let me see, year, and actually me cutting some people off and vice versa, you get what I'm saying? You can get a lot more mental clarity. If you agree, go ahead and hit that like button down below, because I promise you, you need mental clarity to just do other things, to open up yourself, just give your mind more space. You get what I'm saying? First of all, so the first thing I actually do want to talk about is making decisions independently. And what I mean by that is that when you go to just, let's say you wanted to go hang out with friends or whatever, right? Okay, we're going to hang out. And so we've always been hanging out a certain type of way or doing things a certain type of way. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, we might change the places, we might change the times, might be different, days might be different, but, you know, some things are just still the same. For me, things like that get stale. So sometimes, or most times, I'd rather just be at home. But I have a few friends here and there. Some other friends kind of just dropped off or whatever, and that's cool. But I actually want to touch on the fact that I used to hang with a group of friends and we cool, but at the same time, this is a quick story time. I show up to the restaurant. Siri, nobody is talking to you. Oh my gosh. But at the same time, I show up at the restaurant pretty much about 20-25 minutes away from my home or whatever, right? And so at this time, I didn't have a job. And, you know, I'm basically kind of struggling or whatever, just really just clawing, trying to make it. You get what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'll come hang out with y'all or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And I go to the restaurant. I show up about 10 minutes early. 10 minutes early. Mind you, this was something that was scheduled. Now, I feel like in this sense, you're not going to miss a job. You're not going to miss a concert, something that you already had scheduled and that you paid for. You're not going to miss it. But to show up for, you know, a dinner with some friends or whatever, you get what I'm saying? So I sat there. The time was 7:30 that we were supposed to meet. I showed up 10 minutes early. So boom, I'm already sitting there waiting. And then, you know, I get a few texts back and forth from one friend that I was cool with. And I guess we just on talking terms, but, you know, other than that, he won't invite me out no more or whatever. So, hey, I'm just putting it out here. You get what I'm saying? But names are not going to be disclosed because, you know, obviously, but because I'm not that type of person. But I am going to share the story because this is how I feel. But I wait there pretty much almost 30 minutes. And, you know, you tell me you coming, but you're not going to miss any other scheduled thing in your life. You're not going to be late for work. But at the same time, I guess I should have known that. I waited 30, actually since I showed up earlier, I waited 40 minutes after I had arrived. Got there, sat down at the table, waited for about, 30 minutes because I got up in there around like 7:30, 7:35-ish. Sat there for the rest of that time till about 8 o'clock. I was like, you know what? I'm in my mind like, okay, I haven't hung out with these friends or whatever in a second. You get what I'm saying? So I'm sitting at the table drinking water. I'm fresh from Houston, Texas, like a couple of months from Houston, Texas or whatever. And, I'm trying to build myself back up. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I'm really trying to hold out and just stay here and just not do what I want to do, which is go home. And so I was like, you know what? Just forget it. I'm gonna do what I wanna do and go home. And that's what I mean by making decisions independently. And sorry about not paying attention to the camera, but that's exactly what I mean by staying or making decisions independent, just on my own and having no actual influence. Now, others might have felt like it was wrong, but I feel like it was wrong to keep me waiting. You get what I'm saying? When something was already scheduled. Go ahead and leave a like down below if you agree with that scenario. Well, not scenario, but if you agree with my opinion, go ahead and leave a comment, like this video, and subscribe to this channel. And so the next point I want to make a touch base on is you have more freedom to move around independently. And what I mean by that is that you're not tied down. You're not tied down to a certain person. You're not tied down to a certain family member or whatever. You're not tied down to a certain, friend group. And it's like, people just know you don't really just get out like that anyways or whatever. So they be like, okay, well, sure, I know how D-Rock or, whatever the case may be, or how so-and-so rock, then I'm just not gonna, call him up like that. I know he like to be on his own wave, his own time, this, that, da. But occasionally, if I feel like it, I'll pop out or whatever, It's like, in a way, I'm a hermit. But I do like to pop out sometimes, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have more freedom to move around. Just like now, I'm sitting here just waiting on my, waiting to go see my mom in the hospital. But, and I have nobody calling me, nobody texting me. Yeah, my phone is dry AF, but here I am. Pause. Last of all, this video is actually coming to a close. Last of all, you will have more peace. And go ahead and like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel if you like peace. I think I'm still actually looking for my peace, because if you've been keeping up with me and my channel, you've seen the progression, the digression. You've seen basically the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. I started out in Mississippi. You can go back on my channel and look. I went to Texas, had fun in Texas, got to know different people in Texas, and came back here. But during this whole time, I never had gotten the peace that I needed. At one point, I found an inkling of peace. And that's when I was actually about to go to the Air Force, eating healthier, working out daily, getting my mind together. You get what I'm saying? So just find your peace, y'all, because I haven't found mine yet, but it's like I know where my peace is. And my peace is being alone, being in my element, practicing, focusing in on what I want to do with my life. And the thing that I want to do in totality, just in total, is photography, a little photography, a little I think I like a little choreography too. I like to dance a little bit too. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know, I just be insecure. Yeah, unfortunately I am. But henceforth I'm on YouTube, you know, spilling all my guts and stuff. You get what I'm saying? But I really like music and I like to sing. I like to write music. I like to come up with different ways to put words and stuff or whatever to make it sound cool and all that. You get what I'm saying? And glittery and stuff. But that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you stayed this long, the first person that leaves a timestamp, actually, you know what? I'm trying to figure out how I can put this, but I'm gonna send you $10 in cash app. I'm gonna send you $10 in your cash app, and I can bet you that. I can bet you $10 in cash app. You know what? I'm not betting nobody, but I will give you $10 on cash app if you watch this video all the way through and tell me what was the last thing, the last sentence that I spoke. With that being said, just know I'll be paying attention. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.